Hey, what's up guys, a little bit of chaos here with my terrain video. Here's what we're going to be making. So this is it. This is the machine factory I showed in the last video. It's going to possibly have some sort of crane in the top there. Rubble, pipes, stuff like that. This is what I got so far, but I'll go through the steps. First I'll go through tools you will need. Rocks and or rubble. If you see my last video, you can also use the basing slate from the Citadel basing kit, and these tubs here with the different detailed parts for detail work. As much glue as possible, whatever type you want to use. Tape, spray paint. You'll also need a different kind, like maybe a rust or stone or however you want to make the building. Assorted, inexpensive craft paint, brushes, and mixing bowls. Possible gravel and or flock. You can use the Citadel stuff. This would be nice for the gravel and stuff. And if you want to go more of a outdoorsy green stuff, then that's a good way to go. And miscellaneous junk that you can find. Step 1. You need to start with a base. So you can use a manner of different things. Tin cans, soup cans, different cans like that, skinny cans, large cans, for factory stuff like that, to make it look like a big silo or place where they put the magma hot steel. So I got this nice sprinkler PVC pipe to go in buildings for the sprinkler systems. I got a schwack of it, so that worked out really well. I cut out a base, a little rough around the edges, but I think I'll work on that after. So yeah, that's the base. Step 2. Assemble and cut out of the material you choose all the walls and foundations and everything else that you need. So these are my walls here. Here's my doorway pieces. I kept it pretty simple so as to make it not very hard. Step 3. Using tape, tack up each part that you have to make sure it looks good. So here we go. This is what it looks like all tacked up with tape. So you get the feel of how it's going to look like. That looks pretty cool to me. And a good technique also is to mark in, where your pieces are going to be. Just for a reference. So now you need to set up everything else, including barrels, rubble, everything that you think of. Step 4. So here you go guys, this is what I laid it all out to be as. I took some parts like the Eldar head there, some little mini bullets from construction, some rubble, some slate rocks that I used. Same thing over here, some more pieces like that. Now let's go back around here. These things right here are copper piping for plumbing. And they got nice little tips right here, so they kind of look like propane or gas tanks that an old factory would use. Got some more items there, and then around this side we have the same thing, basically some more rubble and stuff. And I've just went in with each pile and made some medium slate around it, at least one rock and then some medium slate. Then I'm going to go in with the small slate here, touch it up after this is all dried. Yeah, so, and next I'll show you the crane idea I have. So here's the crane. Took me a while to come up with this. The tape is not going to be on there, obviously. It's just another one of these right here, and this is bent in between here. There's 2 bolts, one on this side, one underneath. This actually is a springed mechanism here that goes on the end of the threads of this. So, and this PVC end here is just used to weigh it down. So what I'm going to do is put it in here, and I'll put some more stuff in there, but the crane is going to work like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to either take some very easily bendable copper wire and bend it around the top here, put the bolt on, and then this is going to be the hook. It's got a little nail in there, and you know, I found it in the construction site.